Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Byram, and I'd like to share some trivia with you tonight. I have gotten this trivia from the computer. I'm not an expert on any of these things, and tell me if I get anything wrong. Space and science trivia facts. A day longer than a year. Venus rotates so slowly that one day on the planet, a full rotation on its axis, takes longer than its entire orbit around the sun. The weight of space. Oh, this is weird. A single teaspoon of a neutron star would weigh over 1 billion tons, roughly the weight of a mountain. Diamond rain. Atmospheric pressure on Jupiter and Saturn is so intense that it is scientifically possible for carbon to crystallize and literally rain diamonds. More trees than stars. There are estimated to be about 3 trillion trees on Earth, which is significantly more than the 100 to 400 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy. This is about nature and animals. When an African buffalo herd needs to decide where to travel next, the adult females stand up and look in the direction they want to go. The group follows the direction that gets the most votes. Tree internet. Trees talk to each other through an intricate underground network of fungi nicknamed the Wood Wide Web, which allows them to share nutrients and warn each other about droughts or disease. Sharks have been on Earth for about 400 million years, which means they existed before the first trees ever grew. Sleeping snails. Some species of snails can sleep for up to 3 years if the environmental conditions aren't right for them to come out. Here is history and human oddities. The fake town. Map makers once created a fake town called Aglow in New York as a copyright trap to catch people who might plagiarize their maps. Eventually, someone actually owned a business called the Aglow General Store at those exact coordinates, making the fake town real. For decades, the U.S. Department of Defense has reviewed and requested changes to thousands of Hollywood scripts in exchange for providing filmmakers with access to military equipment at little to no cost. The U.S. government actually spent years funding psychic intelligence research, like remote viewing, during the Cold War before eventually concluding it was unreliable. Food and body. Botanically speaking, tomatoes, avocados, and cucumbers are all classified as fruits. Honey is one of the only foods that effectively never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of edible honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are thousands of years old. Bananas contain a high level of potassium, including a radioactive isotope, making them slightly radioactive, though you would need to eat millions at once for it to be harmful. I guess that's it. I have a question for you. What animal would you most like to be chased by? Give me an answer down in the comments. Thank you for listening. I'm Kathleen Byram, and I'm the author of Conversations with Donkey, A Bipolar Journey. It's available on Amazon and online at Barnes & Noble and Walmart, online Walmart. And it usually runs between $4 and $8 at Amazon, but $23.99 in other places. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you will like and reply and maybe subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.